What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Avena Nation. How are you guys doing today? There's one thing about reading that I love. It's reading a good anthology. An anthology gives you a chance to read multiple authors at once. You get a little glimpse into their writing style and the kind of stories that they can tell in their own big novels. And that's why I love anthologies so much, and that's why today I'm going to be bringing you a brand new anthology review. Today we're going to be reviewing Demonic Wildlife, a fantastical, funny adventure. It was published by Battle Goddess Productions, and it's kind of a nice review for me as well because a friend of mine, author Maxine Gray, actually published one of my favorite stories in this, so really happy about that. But I promise you guys, I was not paid or anything for this review. I was given a copy in exchange for just my fair, honest opinion and review on it. I just happen to think this was a great anthology, and I want to share with you guys why. So, here's a little bit about the book and what my thoughts were. So the basic premise of this book is a collection of short stories about demonic wildlife, in essence. It's about wildlife gone bad. It's what happens when the supernatural and the animal kingdom merge together, and the people who are caught in the crossfires, whether it's a world where the planet is kind of divided up into genres, and there is a story of a demonic goat, or if you are reading a story of an innocent trip to an Australian zoo where the koalas become infected, ravenous monsters. There's a story in here for everyone. They range from really, innocently demonic, if you can call it that, to kind of funny and humorous, like a interesting game of cat versus demon, and there's actually some really terrifying stories, like the koala one I just mentioned to you. Really bone-chilling stories that are great, especially for the holiday season, for Halloween. This was a great anthology and very, very scary. Now, my friend Maxine Gray wrote the koala story, and that one really terrified me. Just the description of when the koalas were infected and attacked. You'll have to read it. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but it was really chilling to read. Made for a great horror story. And one of the more humorous ones was called Categories for 500. It was written by Clint Doyle, and the way it was delivered was just so funny. It's an innocent story, and you get to read it from the perspective of a cat, and you get this whole funny backstory. Speaking of cats, that would be mine right now. No, it was just so funny to read, and it's very humorous. And I like that blend of humor and horror in this anthology series, because you never know what you're going to get with each story. And it makes for an exciting, edge of your seat kind of experience when you're reading this collection. Overall, I really enjoyed this anthology. It was filled with humor. I had many laughs. I also had many cringe-worthy moments in the really scary horror ones. But especially for Halloween season, the characters were great. The imagery was superb, really well done. And if this is any indication, Battle Goddess Productions really should keep going with this anthology series, because this was phenomenal. I really would read it again. Highly recommend it. So there you go. So there you guys go. That was my review of Demonic Wildlife. I hope you enjoyed this review of this amazing anthology. I'll make sure, if you guys want to read my full review, all of my thoughts on it, go check out my blog listed down below. I'm also going to be putting the link to the book down below. And thanks for hanging with me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. Of course, my book, I Was an Evil Teenager Remastered, is still available for purchase. Available in paperback and ebook format. It's available on Amazon, iBooks, Smashwords, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, all those places. And I'm going to put the link to buy those is actually on my blog. So make sure to check the link down below for that. And thanks for hanging with me. Remember, Avena Nation, keep #hope alive. And I will see you next time for a brand new video. Don't forget to subscribe and have an amazing day, guys. Long days and pleasant nights, my friends.
Losing on this journey. What are we saying? Making excuses, no. Tell all the people we